Hello, welcome to my little urban homestead. No, you haven't just tuned into the title credits. This is, well, altogether it's 2 days' work. If you can put more than a few hours in, then it'd only be an afternoon, but I can't do that. So, all potatoes that were growing here in front of my polytunnel, I dug them out and I've graded them. There's small, medium and large. If I stand back here, you get an idea of how big that area of ground is and how many potatoes I got out of it. The ground is about 10 foot long. At its short end, it's about 6 inches, and its thicker end comes out to what, 3.5, 4 foot, and that's it. That little triangle of ground has produced that. Now, I couldn't remember the name of the potatoes, so I had a look on my old videos, and I was going to put into the ground Desiree, so I assumed that these are Desiree. Now, I've grown potatoes for a few years and I had a bump crop a few years ago, but don't have much slug damage compared to the fact that I have got loads and loads of slugs and snails. But Desiree, most of them have got slug damage on them, so I will not be growing Desiree again. It's a learning curve. If I remember rightly, those I had in the ground a few years ago, they're in the opening credits, they were Kestrel. I think I'm going to go back to Kestrel. They were brilliant and they stored fantastic as well. So I've kept trying different ones, no success. I mean, some were near the top of the ground, so they've gone green, so they're on my path, and or they really got mullered by the slugs. So there's no way of saving any bits of those. But I also, where my peas were, there was potatoes grown, and I've never grown potatoes in that patch of ground. And these are the two that have come up. Now, obviously they're, what, I didn't plant them, and they were near the top. They've gone really green, got loads of slug damage on them. So, wherever they were, obviously the sort I was growing last year, and some of the potato peelings found their way into that ground. But if they hadn't been slug damaged, just green, I'd have saved them and used them as seed potatoes. But there's no way they'll save. But that's not all. On the front of the garden, I got four bags, potato sacks, and growing, I thought was Charlotte in them, but I found a label that says Pentland Javelin, but I don't know. But these are brilliant. So that's out of 7 sacks, and I did basically ignore them. I let the rain water them. I didn't, and they produced quite a few. Some I didn't earth up properly, and so they are green. So I put them in there. So I'm going to try and save them and use them as seed potatoes because they have done so well, not being mullered by the slugs. So as well as having these, I'll get some Kestrel next year. And hopefully I'll get to eat more potatoes than the slugs. But you're probably wondering, what am I going to do with all these potatoes? Yeah, well, with giving things away, new potatoes that I had jarred up, down to my last jar, I think. So I'm going to can an awful lot of these potatoes. I'm also going to, if there are any larger ones that I can't store, I'll put them for storage. But the medium-sized ones, I'm going to grate them down and make some hash browns. And I'm trying to use up what's in the freezer and that, so I'll probably get some mincemeat out, do a few shepherd's pies, and then they're it. They'll need topping with potatoes, so that will use them up, and I'll put the meals back in the freezer, and they're there ready. And I think I'll have a look how to freeze them, if you can freeze them or dehydrate them. I don't know. See if I can freeze or dehydrate any of them. But that's a couple of days work for me. And as you can probably tell by my breath, I am a bit out of breath and in a bit of pain now. Just got over a lot of pain, got some more again. Yay, lovely. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next few days, is canning these potatoes up and finding out what else I can do with them. Because they will store for a bit, it's not as though they're going to go off in a matter of a couple of days. So I'll see what I can sort out. And if I get the chance, the opportunity to, I'll show you what I've done. Thank you. Bye.
It's a perfect